Off, and it's just about 9:30 in our nation's capital, and here at Radio Ocean City, we are live on the Resort Video Guide. Good morning, everybody. If you're listening or watching right there, you can also see us in the Radio Ocean City studios at, you can't see us. Well, you can see us at the on our YouTube channel, which is streaming right there.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, that's what we look like.
Hi.
It's coming through, Chrissy. Nice and clear today.
Whew.
Beautiful day in Ocean City.
Freezing cold. It's going to start getting super windy this afternoon, too.
Right.
So keep your inflatables tied down or
On what?
take the air out.
Turn the fans off.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's supposed to be like crazy. So listen, I was reading a story because there's been some social media situations we've been going through, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, came across a story that was actually kind of funny. It turned out to be kind of funny. So it's out of Arizona. I know it's not local, but it doesn't matter because this could happen anywhere. There's an influencer. This influencer calls a bakery in Scottsdale, Arizona, and says, if you'll collab, do you want to do a collab? I'll get free food for a positive review. And that's just that's big business. I know people find that hard to believe, but that's just how, that's that's somebody's job. That's what they're doing. But you can't call someone and say, that's you know what I mean? Like, what a weird thing to say. Well, anyway, the bakery owner, it's a younger girl, she declines, just no, thank you. Just trying to, get her. She's a couple years in. Anyway, the influencer goes there, eats food, does a whole post about the bakery, and gives this crappy review. Says, there's not real ingredient. Yeah, it goes on and on and on. Well, the bakery lady, the owner, she goes out and she says, hey, this person contacted me, says X, Y, and Z. That social influencer's account is gone now. It's hard to come back from that when you have proof that somebody says, if we collab, I'll write a good review. The person goes in, writes a crap review. The next day, there's a line out the door. It's been the best business situation for the bakery owner now, but it was touch and go there for a little while because the bad review wasn't real, because this person was pissed they didn't get free food, so they took it that route, and
right.
You can't do that, you know? That's just not. This bad business.
Good morning, Billy Gunn. DJ.
So
Billy
anyway, good morning. So I was
like the Groupon thing. Is it kind of like that?
Yes.
Yesterday I had.
And if you
one.
don't call people out, they get away with doing these things. Right. And it's everybody wants a deal, but if you're going to put a deal out there, then stand by it. Just as you can't do that. What are you thinking? Threatening someone with that, You're trying to ruin someone's business because you're pissed you didn't get free bakery food.
I pulled a Kashuba yesterday, and I went on to the Groupon, and I had bought something on Groupon that I bought something on Groupon, and I don't do it too often. I have 7 Groupon purchases and 3 of them I think I returned. And anyway, it was a bait and switch situation where I was buying something that usually costs about $150 to $200, and I got it for $75. And I was like, it's almost too good to be true. So I call and I try to reserve the thing, and I'm all set up to getting ready to go, and it's about a week out. And the guy says, okay, it's going to be a $75 service charge when you arrive. And I said, what? I already bought the thing for $85. I said, what? And it's a vehicle rental. There's a specific vehicle I wanted to take a ride on, and I was like, well, if we're going to rent a car, let's rent something cool. So I rent this cool car for $150. It's $150 a day, which is a lot for a rental, but I got it for $85. I'm like, all right, I got a Groupon deal on this. And then the dude did a little switcheroo.
Yeah.
I don't like the switcheroo.
Me either.
You're trying to give me a switcheroo.
You can't do that.
You know who you are, switcherooski.
So what do they say? Do they say they're going to help you out?
You know who you are, switcherooski. What do you mean? Well, I don't know. We'll see. The customer service, I could tell you this, on Groupon is better than it is on Facebook or Instagram, where their support is borderline non-existent, because you're like, what's going on over there?
It's scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're sitting here on our Radio Ocean City YouTube channel, and we're on the Resort Video Guide Live. In the past couple of weeks, some of our stuff got hacked. So, as monetized social networkers, maybe we are influencers and we didn't even know it. But they started depositing money into our bank accounts. Well, now somebody else has control, not of the bank accounts because we closed those and changed everything up, but somebody else has control of our Facebook pages.
Well, then once they change passwords, they can put in other accounts.
Oh,
so
sure.
if monetization is still happening,
then
it's
they're
going
getting paid.
somewhere. So
Yeah.
it's now another trail of. That's where the FBI comes into play.
Yeah. So now we have people. I got a couple thousand people or whatever on my Facebook and Instagram and on my Messenger. I can't reach any of them. A couple people have messaged my phone. They've texted me and said, "Hey, congratulations on your crypto career, blah, blah, blah."
It's funny the people that stop by that chuckle about
They
it.
all ask the same question. Can you help me with this? Can you help teach me about crypto? I don't know a damn thing about crypto. No, I can't help you. I can teach you about hacking and account protection because I thought my stuff was protected, and somebody got into my email. And once they got into my email, they have ruffled our feathers. Trust me. And we're dealing with it and moving on. But man, what a headache.
Yeah.
But we didn't like that Facebook either. Anyway.
I did. And I'm always going to say that. And it sucks because you use that as not just a networking tool, but to keep up with things. What's going on? You choose when you want to go on there. Sure, sometimes some people are on there too much, but
well, the thing I'm concerned
now
about.
there's people that think we're doing something
Right.
else with our lives. And now when you come back or if you go back into the real world, screw you. How am I supposed to believe what you say? It's that's where we are in the world. So yeah, if you're curious or if you think somebody you actually know is doing something or into something and you see that individual at least twice a month, I don't know, give that some thought before you really think he went into the crypto world because I don't even know where you do that.
I'm not even sure I know how to spell it. Crypto. What? How do you spell crypto? In other news, Ocean City comes to life again this weekend. We're going to be spending ours at 28th Street. Buxy's having a customer appreciation party at the Salty Dog Saloon on Friday. And then on Saturday, SantaCon returns to 28th Street, probably around 4 o'clock-ish, maybe 5 at the latest. And it should be a great day for SantaCon.
Is that the customer appreciation's the night before?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Good weekend to be at 28th Street.
Yeah. Wow.
Bring your special Santa Claus outfit.
Bring your garb.
You don't have to, bar crawl with everybody. You could just wait until the afternoon and come to Buxy's because there's going to be quite a scene there between the dry dock
Can you even
Salty Dog. I can't wait to see it because SantaCon's really grown. It's not quite the size of that event that was last weekend in Rehoboth, but it's pretty strong. And weather permitting, it'll be quite the finale.
I think it's holding out. I think that extra cold is going to hold out till at least Sunday, which would be nice. You know what I mean?
I'm hoping for some snow. I think some flurries will put people in the mood.
Let's see. I don't know.
Let it snow, let it snow.
I don't know if I need that. But yeah, Saturday, 50 degrees and sunny. I can handle that for SantaCon. Now, by the time you get up Sunday, there's going to be freezing cold temperatures and possibly a little bit of snow, but not too much.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
After SantaCon, you know what we're doing?
What?
I'm not telling. I'll tell if you want me to tell. We're hopping on a plane next week. We're going to someplace south because what I was commenting on, and I wasn't really making fun of the people as much as the place. When I said, well, when we go to South Florida, if we go for a couple days, one of the things that you see when you fly into the Fort Lauderdale airport is the Guitar Hotel. It's the Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida. And if you've ever seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's shaped like a guitar. It's fantastic. It's spectacular. The guitar strings are lasers that go up into the sky. The thing lights up. It's got a show every single night, maybe a couple times a night. You know, and casinos have evolved, and they're everywhere. You know, they're everywhere in the world, really, and in the country. They're branching out everywhere. And you go to our casino here in West Ocean City or Berlin, right here up the road. It's about 2 miles.
There's what looks to me like a broken down truck out front with a sign on it. It looks like those people that sell rugs in Severna Park on Ritchie Highway. You may as well put a chain link fence up there and start putting up your leopard face rugs and sell roses and sparklers.
Yeah.
You heard me, and I mean it. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
How do you put that truck out there?
What's it called?
How do you put what looks like, seriously, dilapidated? That's a hard word for me to throw out there. Looks like this truck literally broke down right there, and you slapped like a sign on that? That's your what are you doing?
No, I think
embarrassing is what that is.
It was crazy when we drove past it.
It's
I'm like, wait a minute.
Why
don't they put a sign up? Like, it's so ridiculous. It's like, let's get a box truck with a big sign that's hanging on it. And then they got like solar lights out there or something. It's
embarrassing.
It's the most yard sale looking thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be the casino that has
flashing
lights and sounds and scenes and things that are so attractive. And I'm like, if anything, I got to tell you, if you're listening at Ocean Downs or watching at Ocean Downs, you know, I don't mind gambling. I enjoy a gamble every now and again.
Make it that people want to walk in the door, though.
I would love it if you had poker tables over there, but you don't. That's weird to ask for. But can I just say this, that the box truck out front is not winning you any wars. Yeah, it's not getting you a lot of people saying, oh, man, they got the greatest sports bar around town at the casino. I heard. Let me go over there.
You give cars away.
Yeah.
Put one of those out there with like one of those wind guys on it. At least that looks like you tried.
And you're trying to say that you got the best sports bar in the area. Well, I got news for you. There's some really great sports bars in the area.
Yeah, you can play
some of the best.
And you can bet sports on your phone while you're sitting there and have a better time.
Yeah, I'm not saying...
I love a slot machine.
I'm not stroking us by any means because, you know, we're not perfect in the things that we do. But you'd be better off parking our studio out there and having us do a show out there than the box truck they have out there. What is that? Whew. Sorry, I just had to have that. I had to get that out of my... I'm glad that you called. I'm glad you picked up on it. What I was about to say, I'm like...
Every time I drive by it, I'm like, are you kidding me? That's what you're advertising.
It's embarrassing.
And then you put it on a taxi. How many taxis do you see still cruising around? They're parked until someone calls the taxi number.
I mean, come on, casino at Ocean Downs. You're embarrassing us as a community. Can't you get like a cool sign over there and not the box truck? All right, I'm done with that. Okay.
I will be done with it for now. But
Billy Gunn says that it looks like we're freezing. It's really comfortable in here. Billy,
it's much nicer now.
I'll take my jacket off for you, buddy. You, buddy. Yeah, I dropped one on you. Yeah.
Boy, that walking in and out, though.
You're in the Buxy Bowl for the last place in fantasy football, Chrissy. Good
job. Thank goodness.
I don't know what exactly that means.
I got a little bit sidetracked, and once I wasn't winning, I had to stop, to be honest. I'll be ready, and I'll be a little more prepared next year, especially because I know how to use the thing.
What thing?
The app, the fantasy football app.
Oh, yeah.
But Sully says that app is hard to use. But, that's because it's a little more old school. But I don't mind it. Once I figured it out, and I would have done even more smack talking with everybody on there, but I got sidetracked.
A couple things from our loyal listener files here.
Okay, I'm ready.
Buzzing up the request lines at 667-227-8710. Danny said, bed size doesn't matter if she snores. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Chrissy does not snore.
I don't really snore. I'm sure
Every
once
now
in a
and
while,
again.
if like you're stuffy or something.
Every now and again, you have a snore.
Yeah, but usually you don't
Yeah.
make much noise.
Yeah, very rare.
You make noise.
Yeah, I don't mind
Lot
snoring.
of noise.
Thank you. A lot. Thank you.
I don't mind snoring.
I don't mind a snore. I don't mind snoring. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Also, he says, I guess this is referring to SantaCon. Bunch of dudes wearing all red with beards trying to get their bells jingled. No thanks. It's not that bad. It's not. It's usually SantaCon is not a sausage con like you would think. It's
No, it's not. It's a little bit of everything.
No, I think it's the dress up factor
It really
too.
is a whole. It's
Yeah.
a whole mix of everything. It's a lot of fun to see what everybody's
Yeah, it's the
wearing.
dress up
Like,
factor, and you can get into character a
we
little bit
dropped
more
some
when
of
you're
the
dressed
kids
up.
off last year. We
Yeah.
dropped them off at the Harbor Inn.
Yeah.
And then they made their way around. Do you remember? They scooched out and they looked cute as could
Yeah.
be, and it's fun to see everybody festive, and
Yeah.
maybe that's what some people need to get themselves in the spirit.
Yeah.
A little bit of spirit in you.
Is that what you're trying to get in you? A little spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So BK and I were talking about this the other day. I didn't know this was a thing. So
What
the
is
the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus.
I knew this was a thing.
I keep hearing commercials, so I must be coming somewhere that I'm something.
Be nice to those animals.
Anyway,
Don't be beating them up
after
anymore.
they returned in 23 after a 6-year hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
It's reimagined. It's human only, technology enhanced, set to modern music. So is it like Cirque du Soleil now? No animals whatsoever. Huh. Focusing, now they're making humans have animal talents.
You ever go to the circus?
And they have yes, I've been to the circus,
When
reimagined
was the last time you were at the
clowns
circus? And I'm not talking
remastered.
about vixens in Fort Lauderdale.
No, the last time I was at the circus was probably in 2000. I'm going to give it a 13-ish, maybe when they came to Salisbury.
And Ringling, what
Yeah,
was it?
something came to Salisbury. But
They
my
had-
parents used to take us, like, maybe I want to say, like, the Timonium Fairground, somewhere where the circus would come in a huge area. So you can imagine going to the center, the Salisbury Civic Center. Everything's real scaled down around here, you know, and that was fine. But that's probably the last time. Disney, Animal Kingdom,
I remember going to Ringling Brothers.
the boardwalk.
I remember going there at the Washington D.C. At the D.C. Armory when I was young. We took the Metro. And that's all I really remember.
Well, now, just in case you were wondering or you had an aversion to clowns, they're reimagined as well. The traditional face-painted clowns and classic ringmaster gone.
Well, some people are
You
really
don't
freaked
need a
out.
ringmaster because you don't have animals.
Clowns are freaky because some of them are really, really sad, and they're just always sad. You can't unsad them. And then some of them are so happy. You're like, why is this clown so happy all of the time? It's like freaking
The
me out.
sad one's the one that's crammed in the back seat with all the other clowns.
Yeah.
So anyway, now they have performance hosts and a comedy
Performance
trio
hosts?
who
What?
perform slapstick.
Performance hosts?
Yes.
Or hosts?
Hosts
Where?
at the circus now. They don't have any of the other stuff. You have performance hosts and a comedy trio.
At Ringling Brothers?
People are not that into it. The new format's getting a lot of criticism.
Oh.
'Cause
you know.
Animal crackers didn't come from
I
nothing.
need some lions and tigers
I
jumping
do
through
not want to
rings
see.
of fire.
I do not want to open my animal crackers and see human talent.
That reminds me, I got to make
I
sure
don't
I
know.
get a
You were
copy of that Ring
talking
of
about
Fire.
it last night, and then it popped up, and I saw it again, and I'm like, I'm going to look and see what
Ring of
BK's
Fire.
talking about
EDM mix. Thanks.
because I didn't know. Makes sense, I guess. I don't know. I always think back to that Dumbo movie, you know, that was made a bazillion years ago, and that one really stressed me out. And I'm like, if no one knew about the circus situation then, it took us this long. Anyway, for more information, find it in your area.
There you go. Wherever you buy shoes.
What?
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Good morning, Danny. Thanks again for messaging us. Thanks for listening today. We got about a little over 10 minutes here left on our live feed on the Resort Video Guide. If you have local cable TV, They have the recorded loop of promos and everything, and a couple shows and stuff on the RVG. It's Channel 8 in most of the local cables.
RVG.
Comcast and Mediacom in a bunch of areas. West Ocean City, Berlin, Fenwick, some other spots in Lower Delaware. You can pick it up on Channel 8, and we are on there. We're on there live.
Listen to this.
9 o'clock.
I guess it's
9:30, actually. We still can't believe that they allow us to do it. They give us this piece of equipment. We hooked it up in our studio. Hooked it up in the studio, and we're just like, we're live on TV every day, and sometimes we'll forget. Well, we don't forget anymore. But a couple times we would forget, and then all of a sudden he's like, hey, you guys are live. And we're like, oops.
Listen to this, everyone. It's happening locally here, and it could be happening in your area as well. I don't know if you're aware, but Party City went bankrupt.
Oh, yeah, they're moving into Staples.
Hold on. Sad day. Party City went bankrupt, and a lot of their stores closed. But guess what? Don't call it a comeback like the circus, because they're going to still bring balloons with them. They're not bringing new, reinvented balloons.
Don't call it a comeback.
They're coming to Staples.
7-Eleven never left.
God bless Steven, Chris, and crew over at our Staples. Not only do they now have to deal with taking Amazon returns back because we lost our UPS store, now they have to blow up balloons.
We got a really good Staples over here in West
Ocean City.
We have the
best Staples, really the best crew over there. They're fantastic.
If anybody's shopping.
So BK and I were in there like a couple of weeks ago, and the one section is looking kind of like empty, and he says, what's going on? Because, we don't want them to leave. I just like going in there and seeing those guys.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we're going to start making balloon animals and party archways. And the looks on their precious little faces was very, very funny. So anyway, for your party supplies, there'll be a store within a store coming near you soon.
Party supplies. Put them in your lucky sweater and get ready for SantaCon. All day Saturday.
You can expect. Oh God!
It gets started downtown Ocean City. I want to say the start is. I'm gonna say, is it Crawl Street for breakfast?
I always throw Waikomico Street out there because I know lots of people do Crawl Street, Bearded Clam, and the Court Bar.
Yeah, and I want to say Pickles is the night before.
Wild Bill's will be open, I believe, as well on Saturday.
Pickles the night before, or is it on the way up the street?
I don't have an answer to that.
I'm not sure which route they take.
I see this chunk here, and then everybody somehow migrates up to 28th Street, and then the Pit and Pub and Buxy's look like Santa threw a rave.
Santa's throwing a rave. Yeah. They'll be raving. So we get this live.
Dying about this.
What's that? We get this live thing on the Resort Video Guide every day or every weekday at 9:30. So it's a lot of fun. I've been trying the last couple of years for Buxy to get into fantasy. I'll get him in. Yeah. I got it. The Buxy Bowl. Okay, I'm going to get him on. I'll get him into I'll negotiate that tomorrow, DJ Billy.
I feel like you have a better chance if you can talk those two younger yahoos into it. But
yeah, we'll get his son on it.
They have I don't know what.
Younger
I don't know if
yahoos.
they did that or not this year. Well, you call them like you see them.
You younger yahoos. We say that as a term of endearment.
Yeah.
We love you yahoos.
I endear you. I love you.
Yeah, even though Yahoo's not used as much anymore. It's more.
Should use it a little bit more.
It's more of a Bing world we live in.
We use a lot of the word wahoo around here.
Yeah, and if you like wahoo or if you like sushi in general, you got to call this guy. His name's Bing.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
If it was Tuesday, we'd give a testimonial Tuesday plug for Bing Saki.
You know what?
I
should be like, Bing, can you come on in? You know that he's going to be a fun one to have in
I always
here.
thought he was Bing Sake, but he's Bing Saki.
BK said, he looked at his card and he said,
who's Bing Sake?
Oh, who's Bing Sake? And I'm like, what?
For Bing's sake.
What?
For
and
God's
I looked
sake.
over and I'm like, that's Bing. Bing Sake.
Bing Saki. I didn't know how to spell Saki. I've never spelled Saki.
I don't know if that's his God-given name or not, but I love it.
Yeah.
He's a lot of fun.
If you like sushi, and I'm telling you, this was quite an experience. It was Marley's birthday. And her boyfriend hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
He called Bing. Bing did the rest. That's all I can tell you.
It was beautiful. It was a fun thing to do. You should do that more often.
I
think about the amount of money you spend going out.
He should have a T-shirt that on the front says, got sake. And on the back it says Bing sake.
Bing.
Bing sake. Bing sake.
Bing.
When he walks in the door, when he walks into your house, all of a sudden you start hearing it. It goes bing, bing, bing. It was awesome.
It was great. Really great.
The world has evolved.
I agree.
When we were young, you used to get delivery service. You'd get like, all right, we'll get a pizza, and the pizza guy's coming by.
Woo!
Now it's like, all right, we're getting sushi delivered. How are we getting it? Are we getting it pre-rolled up? Are we going to have somebody come over here and do it up for us? Do we need to order anything ahead of time? That sounds like it might be a little pricey. I don't eat sake, or I don't eat sushi.
I do. I love it. It's really one of my favorites.
I never really drank sake either.
Let's be honest. Last night I got some from the Food Lion because it's $5 Wednesday sushi night. I loved it there too.
Who'd have think? Who'd have thought?
Me. I could probably eat it from a gas station too.
All right. Well, if you're trying to find Santa Claus, do you know where to find him around town? Is he still at the mall, or do you have to go to Winterfest? I know he's at Winterfest most of the time. He spends a little time up there. Is there anywhere else he is like? You're gonna find him. Like, where did you take your kids to see Santa? Not this year, but in years past.
I believe Northside Park.
Yeah.
And I don't really remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, one of their first group photos was of my children and 3 SantaCon members and a shopping cart in front of the bar, the oldest bar on the boardwalk in Ocean City, Maryland.
Mm-hmm. There's going to be a couple, like, there's going to be a lot of Santas on Saturday, but there's going to be a couple, like, legit Santas that look really like, you're going to be like, is that him?
Do you think the OC Santa will be out and about?
That might be him. Is that him?
Or do you think he stays in that day because he doesn't appreciate all this hooting and hollering?
I think he'll be out.
Okay.
Yeah. He might be working.
Or
though.
is
they
he
hired
like,
him.
yeah,
they hired
I
him
saw
up
that.
I think they hired him up at the golf course at Nick's Mini Golf has a Santa flavored or a winter themed.
Actually, I can tell you this.
Up at the north end of town.
November 21st, I believe, was the last time the kids and I got our photo with Santa.
Oh yeah. No,
Sully wasn't there. You were, but yeah, a couple of the kids. So yeah, that counts.
But he's not there now.
That was a great Santa. No, BK. I guess the mall in Salisbury would probably be the last place I remember taking the kids to see Santa.
Mm-hmm.
And then we traveled over Christmas a lot, so they would just see different Santas in different parts of the world.
Jamaican Santa?
Jamaican Santa it was, and they love it.
We got Jamaican Santa. We got about 2.5 minutes, Chrissy, and we'll get on with our Throwback Thursday. Coming up, 11 new songs at 11 on Radio Ocean City. And between now and then, do we have anything else planned?
What did you say? Thursday is today?
Today is Thursday. We're going to Harborside for dinner.
Or
are we going to go for lunch?
Maybe lunch.
We'll
lunch. See what time of the day
I know what
it
I
is.
wanted to mention. Hey, we're still seeking some ideas, and it's kind of crunch time on it. But if you've got a suggestion for a menu item or perhaps a theme or a name for a place that once was called Anthony's.
Home of the Big Beef.
And once was called Anthony's Giant Submarine, way back over at 17th Street in Ocean City. We're looking for a good theme for that. Get that bad boy open by St. Patrick's Day.
Hot dogs and chicken tenders.
Whoa, hot dogs and chicken
I
tenders.
really don't know why. You could just call it that, too, and I'd be like, you guys know where I'll be.
Right, that could be the name.
Hot dogs and chicken tenders. I mean, come on, that sums it all up.
Pork chops and applesauce.
Keep it easy. Keep it simple.
Yeah. I'm excited about it. Have a great afternoon.
Happy Thursday. We'll see you guys somewhere around today.
Or have a great rest of your morning.
You have a meeting today?
No, that's tomorrow at 11.
I thought you said that last night or this morning. I couldn't remember.
Tomorrow is a big one. I got a meeting today, but it's not that meeting that you're speaking of. That's early. If you're listening on Radio Ocean City, we'll be back in about 15 minutes. And if you're watching on YouTube or the Resort Video Guide, we'll be back on this video stream 9:30 a.m. tomorrow for a beautiful Friday. Have a day, everybody. BK and Chrissy for Radio Ocean City. Love me some tenders too, Tiffany. Tenders. How tender you like it? We've been talking about those rolled up, those like places that are rolling their own tenders. People are talking about that Raising Cane's. We talked about the Green Turtle in West Ocean City. They got some good tenders also.
I love a good tender.
Yep. Yep.